Hello guys, it's me, Nikki. Hi. Hello. Wait, I think we can all agree that fall has arrived. Winter is coming, but fall has arrived. It has been raining here. It has been one dark mess over here, and I want to spruce my day up with quite a bit of makeup. And since this week is going to be very special because this week is the start of Halloweek, not this video, but somewhere this week we will start with Halloweek this year, I wanted to kind of introduce Halloweek with a fall glamour that will just get you right into the spoopy feels. And it just so happens that a couple of weeks ago, together with Marc Jacobs Beauty, I did Lila Moss's makeup for a brand new campaign. Oh my God. I went back to my roots. I went back to backstage makeup where I did makeup on models and such. And a couple of weeks ago, Marc Jacobs Beauty asked me to do Lila Moss's makeup for a campaign, and I was like, oh my God. For those of you who don't know, Lila Moss is Kate Moss's daughter, and I will pull up the images that we shot right now. You guys know that the Marc Jacobs Beauty Highliner eye gel crayons are one of the best on the market, but now they come in a liquid form, honey. Look at that. We got 7 shades of liquid gorgeousness. And it was up to me to create an iconic snatched cat eye using these right here. These are long wearing. They have a beautiful shine to them. And for today's video, I'm gonna show you the look that I did on Lila, but then make it a bit more Nikki. So let's go. I hope you enjoy. All right, let's get this fall glam started, baby. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. The first product we're going in with today is the Youthquake by Marc Jacobs. This is a great moisturizer that acts as a perfect first step to prep your skin for all the makeup. Plus in the pan, it looks like pudding, and every time I open this, I want to eat it, so there's that. Next, it is time for foundation, and of course, you know me. I like to go full and steady. What? You guys know that I love myself a perfect flawless canvas so that I can focus on the eyes and the lips and like create that perfect blank clean slate for all that paint. So the foundation I'm going in with today is this one by UOMA Beauty. This is called the Say What Weightless Soft Matte Foundation. Oh, guys, doing makeup on Lila that day was so much fun. So it happened in New York City, and we had this incredible, huge studio, and there was a lot of space for makeup. There was a lot of space for hair, for styling. Let me talk about the styling. I loved seeing like new Marc Jacobs fashion pieces, like seeing them on display, but like nobody knew that they existed yet, like they were exclusives. Like same goes for like jewelry pieces. Like I was in a candy store. The whole photo shoot was totally and completely thought out, and we were gonna focus on the brand new Highliner liquids. And I had a couple of weeks to really try the products for myself and get the hang of them. And I remember the first time trying them that they looked absolutely stunning. Instead of just coming out with a black color, they came out with like such fun chrome fall shades that I was like, okay, thank God, like these are some exciting shades that give you inspiration, you know? So Lila arrived, and she is just the cutest ever. She looks so much like her mom, and she is just so poised. Mama Kate Moss did right, okay? Like she had the right manner, she was so polite, but still she was so much fun to work with, and she loves the glam. I met her before during a fashion show in Paris, and I remember her asking for a selfie with me, so I do remember Lila from that. So when I saw her again, I was like, time for more than a selfie, baby. Time for an entire makeup session. All right, now it is time for concealer, and one of my favorites, you guys know this, is the Accomplice by Marc Jacobs. Not just saying this because this is a video with Marc Jacobs about Marc Jacobs. I cannot do my makeup without this in my kit. This is like truly Facetune in a bottle. When I have a little smudge from applying my lip liner and like bumping, this is my rescue. If I have a little smudge near my eye from eyeliner, or my eye bleeding a little bit, it is this that comes to the rescue. Instead of Nikki to the rescue, this right here is Accomplice to the rescue. So if you want a full coverage stick concealer that can be applied on top of powder, on set skin, and still looks beautiful, This right here, baby. You know what is so amazing? Before, when I used to do makeup backstage for like photo shoots and TV shows, like all that stuff, the brand that you do the photo shoot for is so in control, and usually they have this like one standard like image that they would like to see. And I was hoping that Marc Jacobs wouldn't be like that, of course, because I work with them a lot. And the first thing they said when I walked onto set and we talked about the looks we wanted to create is they were like, you have full control. If you want to go ham, go ham. If you want to do a simple cat eye with like an ombre, do what you got to do. Like, they gave me so much creative freedom that was so amazing to me. I was like, oh my God, a huge brand like Marc Jacobs Beauty giving me that sort of power to create whatever I want on such an iconic model. I was like, oh my God, okay, thanks so much for the trust. Now let's get glam. We'll get to the eye later on, but I created this fierce cat eye and then above it, this triple ombre. Oh, can't wait to do it again, it's so good. All right, so before we move on, I have to set everything in place with powder to make sure that it stays there for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Time to move on to eyes, and the eyeshadow palette I originally wanted to go in with is this new one right here called the Electrick palette, and this has got some amazing shades in there, but I wanted to go for something a little bit more warm toned for the crease color. So instead I'm opting for this palette right here called the Glambition, and I'm going in with this shade here to build definition in my crease. And I start off by just tapping that into the crease and slowly but surely building up the depth. Also here on that outer corner, I am gonna drag it out to the side a little bit to enhance that winged feel. And I'm also not afraid to drag this color all the way towards the inner portion of my crease to get that definition all the way through. Something that my eye shape demands. And I go in with a clean blending brush and really making sure that the top edge has the most perfect gradient ever seen. For the lip color, I am hopping over to the Electric palette and I'm taking the lightest shade, and on a bigger brush, I am just gonna use this as a wash of lightness on the lid area, kind of cleaning up, making things a bit more crisp and fresh, just for a little bit of contrast. And then now it is finally time to play with the stars of this look, the Marc Jacobs Beauty Highliner liquids. And I'm first going in with the black color called Blacquer, and I'm just creating a fat, thick cat eye, perfect for the fall season. So like I mentioned in the intro, these liquid highliners are very pigmented, super shiny, and they stay on all day, just like the pencil form. Now you could absolutely stop right here and have a sophisticated cat eye, but because it is the fall season and because I want to give it that extra notch, I'm going in with two other of the liquid colors. And the first one is a yellow gold called Gold Getter, and that will be ombreing into this beautiful electric bronze, and this is called Blitz Coin. So I start off by going in with Gold Getter and applying it right above the black line, about 1/3 of the way into my eye. Then now going in with Blitz Coin and continuing the wing all throughout the end. And then with a tiny, tiny brush that is damp, I just kind of smudge between the two to marry them together. Nice bronze and gold wedding going on. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, doesn't that, oh my God, it just takes fall makeup to a next level. Oh my God. All right, I also added a little bit of an extension to that inner corner and it just pulls that whole cat vibe together. Now, right underneath, I'm gonna create a tiny concentrated line of cool tone brown shadow, and then in between a little bit of white to make the eyes look even more catty. All right, to complete the fantasy, I'm gonna pop a lash on off camera and I'll be right back. Time to give the cheeks some love using my tantric bronzer. Guys, what is your favorite thing about fall? I think for me, it is when it's slightly raining outside and I don't have to go outside. That's the most important thing of all. When it's like slightly raining and you put a scented candle on and you get a blanket and then you Netflix and chill with your fiance and it's like, oh, this is everything. Then because the lip is gonna be pretty intense and dark and that tends to drain the color from the face, I highly suggest going in with a blush, and today I'm going for, as always, a peachy. Like a peach makes you look youthful and young and fresh. Like you feel good about life and stuff. And I'm gonna make it come from my contour a bit more. Usually I would go here in the apple and then pull back, but now I'm gonna do it reversed. I'm gonna come from the back and bring it towards the apple. So the concentration is right here. And this will give the cheeks a little bit more lift and pull. Then for a highlight, of course, let's turn up the party. I'm going in with this Omega Glaze and Showstopper. Look at this. Oh, do you see that sparkle? And this also is gonna come more from towards the side at the top of the cheek, pulling downwards. So instead of putting all the focus like on the front of the face, it's going more towards the side, pulling upwards. And this will just create that iconic like supermodel lift to the face. Oh, okay, Marc Jacobs Beauty. Oh, okay, I see. We are lighting up those gloomy autumn days. Oh my God, this is iconic. And then I've been trying something new with my nose tip highlight, and I've been really liking it because it makes my nose look so small. So instead of placing a dot on the very tip of the nose, I now take a very thin side, like this is just like a packing brush, but like it's very thin on the side. I pick up my highlighter and I create like a tiny blurred out line vertically at the tip of my nose, and it just optically makes my nose look more like pulled together. Like it makes the tip look, instead of like wider or more up, it just makes it look like, and when I tell you I've been living for that trick, it's like a new way of optically making the nose look a little bit smaller. And I'm like, do you see, like if I would have placed that line like horizontally, it would have made it a bit more like pulled up like that, like we did before, but now this is like, let me know if you end up trying that nose highlight trick and tweet me or let me know somewhere how you liked it, because I think a lot of people will really like that trick. Now, of course, on Lila, I added a beautiful nude gloss with lots of sparkles, but like I said in the intro, I want this video to be like an introduction to all the spookiness happening this week and to all the fall vibes. So I'm going in with a dark lip, a dark liquid lipstick. This one is very affordable by Maybelline. It's called Super Stay Matte Ink in the color Protector. I'm putting that on, and right after that, I am putting on glitter, honey. Dark, vampy glitter. Now let's slap some glitter on. And that, guys, is how you create a leveled up fall autumn makeup look using the brand new liquid highliners by Marc Jacobs Beauty. Without any further ado, let's go on to today's Dutch word of the day. In the screen below, you will find a shout out to the previous Dutch word of the day. As for today's Dutch word of the day, this week is the start of Halloweek, but before we get there, of course, this is the start of fall season, autumn season. So today's Dutch word of the day is for fall/autumn. Herfst. Herfst. That's just it, herfst. As always, if you want to get featured in my next video, all you have to do is leave a comment down below featuring the Dutch word of the day, or if you want to get fancy with it, leave a video response on Instagram under the hashtag Dutch word of the day. Good luck. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this fall appropriate makeup look. If you end up recreating it, don't forget to send it to me or tag me on Instagram. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you this week for the kickoff of Halloweek. I love you.